Good morning and welcome. I'm speaking to you from Denmark today, and this is the first of the transmissions in Sarah's Ascension pathway for 2019. So, at the beginning of this year, we've had two eclipses, one earlier in January and one just now, which just finished a couple of hours ago. And these have been really powerful eclipses that have opened up doorways for us. Just before that time, I channeled from Sarah a whole of an ascension pathway for us. And there's going to be one every month. Now, Sarah is an ascended master for the new age of Aquarius. She has come in to help us learn how to become masters ourselves. And she is the daughter of Mary Magdalene and the Master Jesus. A lot of things I could say about it. I won't go into it all now because you can look on my website and see more about things there. That's rachelgoodwin.dk because I'm in Denmark, so it's a .dk website. I'm so excited to share this with you this morning. We've been working with it a bit on a course that I've been running, Your Connection to Sarah course. And the energies are just absolutely beautiful. So I am just delighted that I can do this and share this with you. I'm going to be using some chants, two chants, and they're both chants that I've worked with for many, many years. I tend to work with the same chants and I roll them out when I need a certain energy, and they're really, really powerful. So I work as a channel, I work as a healer. I'm quite good at transmitting, being able to channel and transmit those energies through, and that's what I'm going to be doing today. That's what I'm going to be helping you with is opening up and receiving to these energies. So I'm going to be working with our ancestral circles, but on a higher level. So we have, DNA, things coming through from our ancestral lines. And there's a lot of things there that aren't accessed. I think a lot of us, if I speak from my own personal experience, I've experienced my ancestral line as quite heavy, and there having to be a lot of stuff that needs clearing. And today we're going to be shifting up a gear. And this is where Sarah's coming in. She's coming in to help us with our evolutionary kind of timeline. So it's not so much that we're going to clear ourselves and then we're going to shift up. But I'll show you how we're doing that every step of the way. So I just wanted to read to you. I wanted to read to you what Sarah channeled about this. So this is on my website, it's on the blog. So healing of the ancestors through grace. Because they're the ancestors, we're the ancestors, we're in a circle and we're actually one with our ancestors. So it's not so much them and us, but just us. So the time is now to come into ease and flow with the ancestors, a state of grace. And the year starts with us making preparations in our individual family lives. So that means we're getting in our ancestral line, in our ancestral family line. The ancestors have lent you, passed on their powers that now reside in you. So there's been a lot of gifts and powers and things that have been able to be accessed earlier on in humanity's history. And then as things have got denser, we've kind of lost access to them. And now things are going up again, I'd rather say integration, because actually, and this is what the eclipses are really about as well, it's about all of it being able to be there in oneness. As we're getting more integrated again, we're getting the codes and the keys and the pathways to get back to these things inside ourselves. And the energies were amazing last night. I was awake, I woke up at 1:30 in the morning and I was awake until about 4 or 5. It was just like I looked out the window and the full moon was just going. I just could not. It was just insanely powerful. I just could not sleep. And we're working off the back of that today. And whenever you do it today, next week, next month, next year, 10 years from now, you're still going to be able to access the gift of these eclipses that have come through. This energy is captured in this moment in time. It's just so potent. And then the last thing that Sarah said about our ancestral lines is you only have to heal your layer and not the whole of that ancestral line. Each generation that comes in, they have their bit to do. So that makes it a bit easier. It makes it a bit like, oh, phew, you don't have to do the whole thing. And by coming into grace with the ancestors, which is what we're doing today, it's easier for us to accept our humanity and our imperfections. And it's through divine grace that we're enabled to let go of all sorts of generations of old patterns. But yeah, you get to experience this yourself as we go through. So, phew, that was a lot of talking. So, let's take a deep breath together. Coming into sacred space now. And first of all, I'm going to invite in Sarah's presence, Ascended Master Sarah. I would like you to imagine that she is kind of, her energy is coming where you're sitting or lying or standing. You don't have to know anything about her. Just know that she is coming to work with you for your highest good today. Sarah's coming in, and as she does, she has a host of angels, and they can surround you in a circle. And I see them as a beautiful white energy. So Sarah's at the centre. I often see her energy as green. So I tend to see Mary Magdalene as pink, Master Jesus as yellow or gold, yellow gold. And Sarah is this very vibrant green, like the force of nature, the power of nature. And then you perfectly protected while you're doing this work with a circle of angels around you. And as I'm imagining this, I'm also putting that grid or that circle around each of you as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is do a clearing chant. I just feel like I need to ground us a bit more, actually. So if you imagine Sarah's energy is coming down through you, going down through your feet and down into your earth star and anchoring you down into the earth grid. That's energy lines that go around the earth. And there is a new earth grid. And that is what we're really learning how to be plugged into. And that's what Sarah is showing us how to do this. So just imagine this green energy, or in whatever way you imagine her, she's processing herself down through your feet. And it's not Sarah is a face for this energy. She's an archetypal face for this energy. It's an aspect of the divine, but she's helping us learn how to use it at the moment. And this energy is going down through your feet, anchoring you down into the new earth grid or the crystal grid or the ascension grid, or whatever word you have for it. I know there's a lot of different words, but it's where we're going evolutionary on our path, the fifth dimension, the new age, the golden age, anchoring down into that. That's lovely. That's better. And now I'm going to sing a chant to Ganesh. It's a clearing chant, and if you get into working with Sarah, You don't have to lose any of your current practices. She is really a benefit and a boost to any practices that you have already, and will kind of give that extra fifth dimension, essential kind of boost to what you're already doing. So just sit and be open to the energies of Ganesh sweeping through you now. So like he's got a broom and he's just giving you a sweep through, and he's clearing away anything that needs to go. I'm going to sing through it a couple of times probably, and then we'll have a little bit of silence afterwards. Vukrutam Namaha Kaya Surya Koti Sama Prabha Niraviganam Kurum Deva Sarvakarishu Savada. Om Namo Shri Gajananam Shri Siddhi Vinayaka Gajananam Jai Ashtavanaya Gajananam Mangalamurti Gajananam. Vukrutam Namaha Kaya Surya Koti Sama Prabha Niraviganam Kurum Deva Sarvakarishu Savada. Om Namo Shri Gajananam Shri Siddhi Vinayaka Gajananam Jai Ashtavanaya Gajananam Mangalamurti Gajananam. Blessings and thanks to Ganesh. Feel that power and that force and that blessing of the divine sweeping through you, sweeping through every aspect of your being. The eclipses have done their work, and now Ganesh sweeps through you with his broom, clearing away the debris, everything that is no longer needed. It's just the old. It's fine. You can let it go, let it go, let it go. All is well. All is well. All is well. Take a deep breath and let go on the breath. Breathe out the old. All is well. All is well. All is well. Blessed be. That's great. It's flicking it away. Gone, gone, gone. Wonderful. So now we've had that little clearing. This is us getting prepared for what we're going to do. Yeah. Now I'm going to bring in the energies of Sarah's ashram. So Sarah has an ashram in the Pacific Ocean. And I'm just going to say a few words and just call that in and just ask that we are all connected up to that ashram energy together. So I'm calling on the Ascended Master Sarah to connect each one of us listening and watching and connecting to this transmission today, to be lifted up into the energy of her ashram. And so it's a little higher up. From where the rest of us are sitting on the earth. At some point it's going to come down as our vibration comes up. It's more that we go up to it actually. So it depends where you standing. If you're on her ashram, it looks like it's down, and if it's standing here, it looks like we're going up. But at some point, we're going to come together. And I tend to see this energy. It's a little hard to describe because I don't think it's a colour that actually exists on the earth plane. But if I speak about it, the energy comes through, and you can connect to it. I see it as it's a slightly orange colour, but very, very. If orange was golden and a bit pastel, it would be like that, and it's just beautiful. So I'm going to ask her to kind of put each of us in a pillar of that light, of her ashram light, so that we can start lifting up into her ashram. Each of us is going up into Sarah's ashram now. And it's a bit like, if there's any Star Trek fans out there, it's a bit beam me up, Scotty. There's a pillar of light, beautiful sparkles, and it kind of lifting us up into Sarah's ashram. That's it, and we're going higher and higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. Going through like the clouds now up. That's it, coming up. And I'd like each of you to imagine that you're either in a temple in the ashram, and Sarah has a flame there, or you're somewhere in the ashram and it's a beautiful place in nature. I tend to see it as Chalice Hill in Glastonbury, but before there's any buildings or anything there, so just this beautiful, beautiful low hill. It's next to the Tor. That's really nice. That's really nice. Just let yourself relax here. Let your body relax. Let your body kind of soak up, kind of suck in the ashram's energies, like soil does when it's dry and you put water in, just roots of the plant, kind of drinking it up. And then I'm going to sing another chant for us to come into connection, each of us with our own ancestral circle. And this is a Hawaiian chant. It's a fairly modern one. It's been written by Auntie Mahealani, and she has a website, alohaspiritauntie.com, with some lovely things on there if you want to go and have a look at that. And this chant is called Kale Aloha Ina Kapuna, and it's a song about the circle of love. I'll read out the English words to you and then I'll sing it to you a couple of times in Hawaiian. In the circle of love are the ancestors. I dwell in the moment, and all my moments are in excellence. I am so grateful for all of the blessings that surround me. In the circle of love are the ancestors. In the circle of love are the ancestors and myself. And while I'm chanting this, I want you to imagine a circle of light that you're standing within. And to one side are your ancestors from the past, and to the other side are your ancestors to the future. and actually they join up and become one big lay, one big circle you're standing within. Take some more nice deep breaths. Let your energy become a little bit more fluid, a little bit more soft, a little bit more receptive. Move around if you can. Take some nice deep breaths. That's it. Kale aloha, ina kapuna. Kale aloha, ina kapuna. Kale aloha. Kale aloha, ina kapuna. Kale aloha. Noho auli kamanava. Noho au. Noho auli kamanava. Amena manava. Amena manava ikiko opono. Amena manava. Amena manava ikiko opono. Mahalo nui. Mahalo nui no pamaikne au. Mahalo nui. Mahalo nui no pamaikne au. Kale aloha. Kale aloha ina kapuna. Kale aloha. Kale aloha ina kapuna. E lava. Kale aloha ina kapuna. Hey, no, na kapuna. And so is released in honour of the ancestors. Ika pono mea. All things are in rightness, right time, right place, right being. Aloha, aloha pono. So each of us now are standing hand in hand either side in the circle of love that is our ancestors. I just want you to see that heart light coming out from you and going all the way around the circle and then coming back and going round, coming back into your heart and going out again and going round and coming back. And now for the actual transmission itself, because all of that has just been preparation for us. I'm going to channel Sarah. I don't know what she's going to say, but I'll open up, and when I speak again, it will be Sarah's energy coming through. Welcome, I'm Sarah. I'd like you to imagine now as you stand in this circle of love that there are lines of light within you that are opening up within your ancestral energy that is held within your DNA. You might be able to be aware of, to see or to feel that these lines of light have come down before you and go out in front of you, and that each of you has unique gifts held within your ancestral line. Some of these gifts, of course, you are embodying and manifesting already, but these eclipses have opened each of you up to new possibilities now. There is a pathway, a gateway, a portal to higher dimensional energies that just weren't there before, that you now can tap into and utilize. Imagine you are going in deep inside yourself in your awareness, into your cells, into your DNA. And that these energies that we have created within and around us, with these beautiful energies of love from the ancestors, from my ashram, and indeed from the archetypal forces that I represent, which is an energy of oneness, enabling the higher and the lower self to join together as one. See these beautiful lights and energies and powers and forces entering into your DNA. You might even hear the sound of codes unlocking, like a key turning in a lock. Feel yourself opening up and expanding from the center of yourself, your divine spark, out to your soul, out to your physical body. These things are not separate, they are in oneness and exist in the same dimensional space. All is one, all is one, all is one. Imagine now that this light fills your whole body as you bring your awareness out into your whole body once again. And now you have opened the door, turned the key, made this next possibility possible. You see an ancestor approaching you from the center of the circle. This ancestor beams out lines of light. It is so bright, this ancestor. It's almost hard for you to see their face and features. But you feel a sense of joy and wonder as they approach you. They are holding out in their hands a gift to you that symbolizes something about the particular gift which you are going to be able to manifest from this transition, and which will be of benefit to all beings and of course to yourself. Each person has a special gift to give to their community, and these gifts are becoming more and more wondrous now as we move into the age of Aquarius. Things that we never thought possible are now coming to light. Keep feeling yourself expand from the center as I speak my words. Let your consciousness and your spirit expand out and encompass all of your physical being, as your soul is there to support you in all of this work. Take this gift from the ancestor now. You may not see it clearly. You may know exactly what it is. You may just have a tiny piece, or you may just feel ready to take out your hands and let the ancestor place the gift within them there. If it's not clear to you now what it is, you can get more clues and more information in the days and weeks ahead. Watch for signs, listen for omens, notice what people say to you. Be awake, be aware. I am Sarah, and my blessings are upon you as you learn how to come into mastery yourself and co-create with the forces of the divine. I am Sarah, and these are the words which I wish to speak to you today, and this is the gift that I have come to share with you. Blessed be, blessed be, blessed be. Amen. So you can place this gift energetically in your heart or in some other place that feels right for you. And you can do that now. And then just imagine that you're letting go of this image of being in the circle with the ancestors. Of course, you're always connected, but for now, just let that fade and disappear. And we can give our thanks to Sarah and say farewell for today, knowing that she's always there if we need to call on her. And then we're going to descend back down now, bringing the energies and the gifts with us. So you're coming down now. That pillar of light is bringing you down slowly, 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 slowly. It's beautiful, beautiful light coming back down. And it's setting you gently down in your body. And as you do, you're bringing in new keys, new codes, new patterns and energies of light. And I want you to have a really strong intent that you're grounding them down into your base chakra, solar plexus, sacral base chakra, your feet, your earth star. The gifts come down very naturally into this part of the body. And then we use our intent to plant them deep, deep, deep into our earth star, because we want to manifest these gifts here. We want to ground them and bring them through. Grounding, grounding, grounding. I'm just going to do like a lower base chakra earth star chant. Well, more of a sound, just to help us like really have that power to bring it back in. Okay. Just see yourself really grounding them as I do this. Really feel like your energy body coming into full integrity and strength once again, because it's been a little stretched out, a little changed and worked with, a little more fluid, and now we want to get its solidity and its power and its integrity back so that you're ready to go on to the rest of your day. So imagine you have like a beautiful golden glow like the sun around your aura, or in whatever way you work with protection, so that you are protected for the rest of the day, and really center yourself and be in the power of all of these energies and your energy body around you. So my name is Rachel Goodwin, and thank you for joining me today. I can, if you want any more information about your spiritual gift, you can see there's a link underneath this video on the YouTube details with an Etsy link. I can channel a message for you through Sarah if you want to have some more information about your gift and anything else that Sarah wants to tell you about it. Basically, also there's a link for the blog for the Ascension Pathway for 2019. If you click on that link, you can read about it. You can also sign up for the for updates about when the other 11 updates will be happening. There's one every month, and they're all on a different subject. So, wow, okay, we did it, yay! Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope to connect with you again. So, bright blessings, bright Sarah blessings. Blessed be. Bye.